Hall of Remembrance? Oh. I didn't remember that just being able to be walked through. Oh. Let me, switch to the else.
No room.
I don't want the arrows that I saw myself pick up just now. Go away.
I have no room for that.
How many potions do we have? I think we're set. I think we're set. Just hear the screams and the cries. Listen to that. Do you have some story for me? Some flavor? Caledon.
Your feet, they echo upon the flagstones. Your breath stirs the dust. Who are you who walk this hall in the flesh?
Who are you?
In life, I was Caledon, first captain of the Company of the Westering Sun. In death, I am nothing. The dead have no titles.
Are you in the second game? That's for later. What is this place?
You stand within the Hall of Remembrance. I am one of its many prisoners, all soldiers of the Westering Sun, all fallen in battle, all slain by treachery. Our spirits are shackled to the walls and shadows of this tower. We are doomed to stand, to remember, and to wait for Eldrith's release.
Eldrith.
And our own.
Eldrith?
Who is Eldrith? Much time has passed, I see, for how many names to have been ground beneath time's heel. Have you not heard of Eldrith the Betrayer? The traitress of swords, Eldrith of the Westering Sun? That she has been forgotten is irony of a sort.
Go on, I would like to hear more about Eldrith, the final boss who I'm going to have to fight.
Eldrith was one of the greatest generals of the Sword Coast, commander of the Company of the Westering Sun, sworn sword and defender of Baldur's Gate.
What happened?
She served with honor and distinction in the first and last seasons of the Sundering War, the Crescent Port Siege, and finally, the campaign against the Black Horde. In all these battles, she was victorious. Where she led, we followed. Glory drew us, loyalty kept us, and we were proud to serve beneath her banner. Our lives were hers, and our deaths were hers.
What led to your deaths? And hers?
I do not know when pride burrowed into her heart, but it poisoned her. It was a poison I did not see until it was too late. Eldrith had fought too many battles, achieved too many victories, and she had come to see the city of Baldur's Gate as her own.
What happened?
On the day of the Great Betrayal, and the last day of the campaign against the Black Horde, I left my wife within the walls of Baldur's Gate, where she would be safe, and told her I would return.
Fair?
She was one of the most beautiful elven maids I have ever known. There are times when I feel as if I hear her singing for me still, waiting for my return.
By the way, that's the elven voice that we hear in the Elsong Tavern in the first act. I think I've met your wife, Caledon. She has passed on, yet her spirit still stings for your return within Baldur's Gate.
Then I fear her spirit shall never be laid to rest while I am trapped here. My wife, to think that she suffers still, and for my sake.
Never mind that. What happened on the final day of the Great Betrayal?
Our company took the field against the Horde and scattered them, even though the orcs and goblins outnumbered us 5 to 1. Still, in the rout, almost half their forces survived and fled the field. Eldrith was determined to pursue them. The Dukes of Baldur's Gate refused.
Why?
Too many good soldiers had been lost, the Dukes told us. They and the people wanted no more of blood and death, and they felt the Horde would not return.
And what did Eldrith do?
Eldrith was furious. Even though we had lost many men, she felt it was better we deal a death blow to the Horde and ensure they never threatened Baldur's Gate again. And so she defied the Dukes and led us to our deaths. Already weakened, we chanced upon one of the straggling bands of the Horde and cornered them within the Dosiah's cleft. It was tactical brilliance in trapping them within the canyon. But in doing so, we gave them no choice but to fight us. Backed into a corner, the Horde proved more vicious than we had anticipated. Eldrith, fearing of losing the field, sent a messenger back to Baldur's Gate for reinforcements before the Horde broke free of her trap.
And of course they sent none.
The reinforcements never came, and the Horde overran us. Eldrith survived. I survived. Many of the company of the Westering Sun did not. Now there are many graves within the Dosiah's cleft, and much of the ground there is strewn with bones of our soldiers, mixed with the orcs and goblinoids. Eldrith became a thing, a creature consumed by fury. Wounded, she returned to Baldur's Gate to demand an audience with the Dukes. Instead, she was met at the gates, and told that for her disobedience upon the battlefield, the walls of Baldur's Gate would be forever closed to her and the Westering Sun.
What happened then?
Eldrith, she gathered us, all of us who remained, all of us who had sworn to serve her, and she ordered our broken company to attack the walls of her city. She swore she would take it from the Dukes, make it hers, and put the Dukes to the sword. It would be justice, she said. Justice. It was suicide. We were slain almost to the man, and we were driven from the city, hounded by the remaining troops of Baldur's Gate. We knew no rest, no peace, and they pursued us for leagues upon leagues, all the way to the marsh of Chalimber. They feared Eldrith's wrath so greatly that they were determined that she should not escape alive.
Which is a pretty powerful statement if you think about it.
I died here in the marsh of Chalimber, and so did all that remained of the company of the Westering Sun. Eldrith was the last to die, brought low by crossbowmen and archers, men who feared to come within reach of her sword.
Yeah. Yet she still lives. How?
Even against death, Eldrith's fury prevailed. Now she lives again, a creature of terrible power and terrible anger. In her eyes, she sees nothing but Baldur's Gate in flames.
Caledon, I need to know how to reach Eldrith and stop her before she causes any more harm.
You will find her at the top of this tower, at her watch, waiting for battle. She knows you are here. She has attempted to seal you within this hall, as the stones of the Onyx Tower obey her will. But even as she is the mistress of the tower, our spirits are part of the tower as well. I shall allow the stones of this hall to part so that you may reach her, and I pray, kill her for the last time.
There may still be some chance to reason with her. We shall see.
She is past the point of reason. She has become a creature of vengeance, and battle is all she understands now. Even in life, she was prideful and stubborn. Now, vengeance has made her heart a stone.
Fair. I shall go meet her then, and I shall see to it you and your soldiers are freed, Caledon.
I pray the gods favor you. If not, then I fear no one shall be able to stop her.
If I defeat Eldrith, however, the tower will still be sealed. How can I escape?
Eldrith's will is tied to the tower. Surely you know that when she is slain, this tower will die as well. It will fall into the elemental plane of fire and be consumed. You cannot escape this tower while she lives, and not after she is dead. Can you not use the way you entered to escape?
No. Entering the tower was a one-way trip. Are you sure there's no other way out?
The tower itself touches many places, other planes of existence, even creates gates to them. Perhaps there is some manner by which these gates may be used to escape. But I do not know.
Does Eldrith have any weaknesses that you know of?
She is a creature of death now. Great powers are hers to command. If you go to face her, then you must be ready in both mind and body. Take your greatest weapons, arm your mightiest spells. That is all the advice I can offer you. Be careful should you choose to lock steel with her. Eldrith was one of the greatest swordsmen ever known, and hers is a murderous will. Be careful you do not approach within striking distance of her blade, or the battle shall be over for you.
We shall see about that.
Still, Eldrith has given much of herself and her spirit to this tower so she could command it. Perhaps you may find strength to defeat her by turning this link against her. If this tower is linked to her, then a blade forged from the walls of this tower and constructed on the Black Forge may be your greatest weapon.
The Onyx Blade. I shall go face her then. Farewell, Caledon. Get out of my way. Well, it seems it may be time. I'd like to go through. Going to save. And then I believe it's time to fight Eldrith. I knew it started with an E. Oh, there's... Shh. I'm gonna try with the chain lightning. And if I die, I might go with the ball lightning instead. Here we go! Oh, there she is. Hey there, Purdyful.
So, the dogs of Baldur's Gate once again hound me, and all the way to my sanctuary this time, though it lies a horizon's distance from their walls. Can it be they fear me that much? They have that much wisdom, at least.
Can you talk a little louder? The wind is very deafening in my ears right now. Eldrith, your army is scattered, Baldur's Gate knows of your plans, and you have nowhere left to run. Surrender.
Surrender? Huh. I who have bested death. I have nothing to fear from you, or Baldur's Gate.
On behalf of Baldur's Gate, I demand you surrender, Eldrith. I won't ask again.
I served Baldur's Gate with all of my first life, only to be repaid with betrayal. They cost me a battle, the lives of my soldiers, and my reputation. Now I am but a sentence or two in a sage's book, a footnote. Forever a traitor. Now you dare to invade my fortress, demand my surrender? No, I shall not bend my knee to you or them ever. An eternity may die before I would ever consider showing them mercy. As I died, they shall die, alone, betrayed, and forever cursed.
If we cannot sway you from your course, then we will stop you, Eldrith. I don't know who we are, because it's just me, but you know.
Then you shall die. I command this tower. I command all within it. All your small victories, all the damage you caused, can be undone.
Yeah.
Know that as long as I stand, the war against Baldur's Gate shall continue, and I shall be victorious. You may hold the field, dog, but the day is mine. Now, let us end this.
You know, why is it always against Baldur's Gate? Like, why is it always against Baldur's Gate? There are other, like, big capitals. That's fine. Your reign of terror ends now. In theory. Why is she taking 0? Oh yeah, I forgot. She gets bigger. Okay, so she's immune to lightning. That's a problem. She's not immune to this, so that's nice. Cool. God. Wish I could throw my sword like a boomerang. Stop! This shit, big girl. Come on. I did it. Whew. That's right, get shrunk. I'm amazed that I got that in the first try.
And so it has come to pass that I shall die twice. And this second time shall be the last. The tower will not hold. You must leave this place. I ask your forgiveness. I let anger cloud my vision. I harmed those who had sworn to serve me. In all these things, great harm has been done. Let Baldur's Gate have its peace. I shall not rise again to challenge it, though it will doubtless need others such as you to defend it from others that wish it harm. Now, leave me to die. This tower shall be my tomb.
Can I go back down? No. Alright, this is the part where we run. We didn't even get experience for that. Here we go.
In the flash of the portal's light, Eldrith's tower was no more.
Ow.
Lightning rained upon the tower,
Hello,
and
Slave Boss.
flames as if from within. And thus, in a storm of fire and lightning, Eldrith died her second death. But it was all part of a much larger design.
It is done. Eldrith is undone. And her threat to us and our plans has been ended. And the Harper that defeated her, killed. Now we may continue without interference, Master.
Where did the portal lead? It led to a far distant land, far from Baldur's Gate.
Hey guys.
Far from the Sunset Mountains, far from the Marsh of Chalimber, and far from safety. But that is a tale for another time.
There it is. Yes, Emperor be praised. Well, that there. Oh, that was nice. I don't know if you heard that. That is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. One of the favorite games from my childhood. Yeah. Can I like... Can I not? I can't skip. I can't skip. I can't skip and I can't even speed it up. Oh, I guess that's just gonna go for a moment. But yeah, there is at least one more thing that I want to do for this game. I do want to get Driss and go through the gauntlet, because it is like a secret thing. And I think I remember how to access it. But I don't know if I want to play through this again on stream. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I guess we'll find out later. I guess you guys will have to let me know what you think. I do know that I plan on playing the second one, which is even better than this one. And it has more characters, and some of them have their own little story tidbits. I'm not going to go through and like play all of them. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I might... I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I could, you know, go ahead and do Dritz, do the gauntlet, unlock the higher mode, and then just like try to speed run through kind of thing. But I don't know if I want to actually do that. Look at that. That's this game. Great, now I am hungry. That's fair. It'd be that way. Alright. So yeah, if I load save game at this point, I can go do like the final boss again. But if I start new game, there it is, the gauntlet. Let me do thing real quick, just to show. I'll put it on the hard, just to see. So I'm gonna load in a new game just to show. Can I skip? I can. Skip, 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 skip,
Drawn by
skip,
a
skip,
haunting
skip,
voice,
skip, skip, skip,
come to
skip.
the
I can't skip this one.
Elf Song
And I want to talk about. I would
It
love
is
to
a
talk about.
small place, filled with a motley assortment of patrons
And grisly trophies.
There, the haunting voice is all around you, and the patrons are silent as the song washes over them. One by one, they all seemed lost in its call.
Come on.
Beautiful song, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
No
yes.
one truly knows.
Shut up.
That's a
Shut up.
stuffed beholder.
Yes, nice, excellent, cool, nice, excellent, great, cool,
The door
nice.
to the cell-
Shut up. Go. Asshole unlocked. Alright, so yeah, obviously you start a new one. You start off new. But, and this is also an exploit. I'm going to point that out. This is how this is meant to be done as far as what I'm about to do, but you can also exploit it. So change players. Going to import over this character that my level 18 elf import. What do you play to say will overwrite your current player? Are you sure you want to import? Yes! Do it. And voila. My character is now, with all of her beautiful equipment to sell, is here in a new game. And I can play this game normally. And this is the hard level, so I mean, I completely skipped medium. But yeah, so there is this. I'm gonna go ahead and save it, because to be straight with you, I'll probably play this on my own. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna overwrite the one that I was playing solo, because I mean, I'm not gonna play that. I would play this. But yeah. So there's that. Let's go ahead and sell stuff.
Welcome.
Just
Well,
let's see how
have
much
any
we
fine
actually make.
deals?
Got
What are you looking
114k.
our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
That's worth almost $1 million, and that's only because I'm hanging on to a couple things. Yeah, we have want for absolutely nothing now. So yeah, there's that. Go ahead and save over it. And yeah, I could totally just keep going with that. But what we're gonna do instead, I'm gonna go into the gauntlet.